guys, today I want to make the world go round. Today I want to do this altar. This little globe is from Dollarama. You can see I have a little $3 tag in there. And so I was thinking, well, I want to alter this globe. I'm going to take it off of the stand. Here's the stand. And if you guys would like to join me, they do sell these at Dollarama. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a mixed media globe. And it's going to be mixed media, well, sphere. And it's not going to be a globe anymore, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure what's on here for this. If it's paper, it's sheeny. So what I'm going to do is grab my sandpaper and just go over it so I can have my gesso stick on there. So I'm just going to do that everywhere. And that way it's going to have some tooth and grit to hold on to my gesso. And then from there we can go any direction, just a mixed media thing. I actually did see this on Pinterest and stuff like that. I seen that Mark, you know, the guy that does the big ass book of crafts. He actually did one recently as well with a face, I believe, on his. And I've seen him for ages on Pinterest and been wanting to make one. And I'm keep putting everything off. And then people are starting to come up with the stuff I want to do or whatever. So it's been around, this craft. So I'm just going to do, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I bought this globe for that reason. So let's get to it. And yeah. Have fun with this. So I'm going to just concentrate on sanding it down for you now. I have all of my gesso on. So just to let you know, I did a few layers, or a couple layers anyway, and it's really messy and choppy, but I don't care because I want texture. Everybody who knows me knows I love texture. So here we go. I did the gesso. Now I'm going to do the pattern paper. So I'm going to glue pattern paper on here randomly everywhere. I have no plans. This is just craft as I go. Have fun with it. And that's what I'm going to do. You guys, if you want to plan it, that's good. Like, you know, but I want to just use some of my gifted items from you guys and just put them on there. I might even add some flowers and beads and whatever, lace, all that kind of stuff. Just go for it. I don't think I want to paint on here. I think I just want to decoupage and that kind of thing. I might even put some paper napkins on there. Don't know. We'll see. camera up. It's quite far from the table. As you can see, this is probably blurry. It's looking blurry to me. This is a mixture of modeling paste and acrylic paint gold. And the modeling paste is on the dry side, so it works really well in moistening it up. So it's looking like this. I did it kind of over my dry gesso. There wasn't much gesso left, so there is a little bit of, you know, maybe a little bit of staining of white. But I don't know. I might have, should have probably put it in a newer bottle. So I'm putting quite a bit now because it's really, but also it's kind of whitening. But I also got some glitter, and I only got a little bit of glitter here, and I keep my glitter in, some of them are in salt and pepper shakers that I keep because I just love collecting those. So some of them are in these pizza, well, I guess they're for cheese and for peppers. And so I'm going to mix some of that in my modeling paste. As you can see, it's looking yummy. I will actually show you one of my little salt shakers, salt pepper shakers. I have a whole set of these. They're teeny weeny and mostly good for my eyes because they're not going to hold a whole lot of sparkles, but they are so pretty. So they do have a good, I don't know, opening. Can you see my sparkles coming out? But they're pretty for me. So, but I do collect them because I like them and it's pretty for me. So I like putting them into little fancy things like that. So I decided that I wanted to have a little bit more sparkle, so I'm going to add quite a bit of glitter to my modeling paste, which I have never done before, but hey, we'll see how it works. It could be just very texturally and not even really sparkly. Who knows? But I got tons and tons and tons in here. And as you can see that my globe is beautiful as it is, and it's on its stand now because it just makes it easier to now do the modeling paste all over it. And I chose a ton of stencils out. I have them out, but I'm not using them all. I just want to show them. I have this one from Happy Meal for my birthday, which is so beautiful. I love it. I have other ones as well I could show in the future, but I just want to show you. This is how it's looking so far. So this could be done if you guys like this kind of a thing. I do too, and I could have these around the house, and they look so pretty. One thing I would recommend for me, if I were to leave it like this, or even after, I'm going to make this kind of look like, it's nice and shiny, but I want it to look more like wrought iron. I had to think of the word wrought iron. So I would like to make it look more like wrought iron. But I really want to try out this. So I was going to do different stencils. Let's see if this, I'm not too worried about how it's going to show up. The modeling paste on there, so that's that one. So I'm not going to be like all freaky about how to hold it or anything. This is not to stress anyone out. This is to have fun and relax and enjoy. This might not be the best. I'm using my mixing tool that is for like makeup, I think. Palette, whatever, but I have these and I love them for mixing my modeling paste and paints. It's coming along. It's not as sparkly gold as I would like it to be. Oh, how fast, thick is it? It's okay, it's going. I'm going to roll this one over and kind of just pat it. I'm going on both sides, dabbing some of the excess off. We're going to see how that works. So just for the fun of it there. I love this stencil. It's so beautiful. Someone shared it. I'm so happy, so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you. So here is this, and we'll see if I did the, see, I shouldn't have done it in gesso. I think I ruined that part, but hey, whatever. So, I don't know. I'm not really pleased with, I'm going to use a different one. I'm not really pleased in how I got some of that gesso on there, and it really changed the color. But what can you do? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to buff some gold over it after. So that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to lay this down on its side a bit here. And throwing a different pattern on. I'm going to use it up, or use some of it. I'm going to use some of it up. This is a homemade stencil, and I love using this for anything that's kind of rounded because it does easily go wrap around things. And I love that because then I could just do it on any surface. It would have been really nice if it was, the gold was popping. Kind of in a hurry, I'm like, oh, there's gesso on there, but that should be fine, but no. No. I'm not going to worry about where I'm landing on this. I just want texture, texture, texture. I am going to totally put gold on these pieces because I want the shiny, beautiful gold. So, see how I can just put that on here and kind of roll it over anything, and it's still got the nice pattern. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope so. But now it looks so beige that it blends in so well. That's not good. I wanted to stick out gold, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So I'm just gonna grab another dirty one of these. I leave my paint on there, but my modeling paste I kind of want to rub off as much as I can because I do love my stencil. It's kind of getting worn. I've had it for a year now. Look at it. A year. But if I wash too much of it, it does break. So I tend to not wash too much off because these break easier. So, learned that lesson. So there's that one. It's going to look nice when I have the gold on. There's that one, which I gotta draw right now. I just touched it. Let's see if I can add some sparkle on it. Ooh, that looks nice. That might be a good idea. Let's see. Well, do still buff it up. On the dowel, this globe, it looked like a ginormous bead, and I thought that would be so cool for a party decor if you had a few beads, like for like New Year's, or that one with all everyone wears the beads, a party in Orleans, you know, can't think of it, New Orleans. Anyways, it's on the tip of my tongue, but the dogs are barking. I can't think. Anyways, I thought that was cute. It was on the thing and it looked like a big bead. And I'm like, oh wow, can you imagine doing some metallic paint on that? That would be so cool. Anyways, total squirrel there, but just want to share that you can buy a bunch of these for $3 at the Dollarama. You can have some pretty cool decor there for a party or something like that. What is it called? Oh, I can't think of it. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to use my pen, painter pen. It is actually, I forget. See, I keep forgetting to tell you guys all the products every time because I think, oh, once I tell you guys, everyone's going to know, but no, right? So it's Play Color Metallic, and it's basically a poster paint in a tube. I have these ones as well as these ones are the more like the glue stick type, and it's the same thing. These are Play Color Flow, and these ones are more brighter in color. I have all the colors right here. Right here. See my little party thingamajiggy? And now I knocked over all my, whatchamacallits, index cards. So anyway, they're really, 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 really cute. And I was going to use this one here to kind of guide my circle. I don't know if I want that big though. We'll see here. So I'm just going to kind of do that and run it in with my finger. Can you guys see? See, I have no idea how far this cuts off when I'm actually on the video, because it does do it. It drives me crazy. So you guys can't see me. So this one is the type where you just gotta go like this, and you can't really dab it on, but look at that ridge. Ooh, love it. Looks like the moon. So you gotta kind of just do that and do with your finger. But this is a cute, you can look on these online too. Just Google it. They tell you all the different kinds. They have glow in the dark. They have just tons and tons of kinds. They are child's products, so they are very safe. I've been loving it. I actually had one in my giveaway birthday thingy. So Vicky's probably, hopefully enjoying that. And I just love it. So I had the gold and the silver one, and I think it was the glue stick typey. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. So texture, texture, texture. I'm trying to avoid my birds because I kind of want them to pop out a bit more in the birdies. So and I'm just going a little bit in the circles here. I love this stencil. And circles. I love the texture that it gives. See, the gold here is just not, it's so cream, it's so beige. I'm going to have to put like a buff gold or something. I'm just doing that over. See how that turns out. Don't know. But that's what happens when you leave the gesso in the bottom, guys. Just an FYI. Make sure you use a new one. Oh, that is so pretty, though, when you go over with the gold. You guys, I hope you can see how pretty it is. It's going to look prettier, too, when I dry it. So it's not too bad. But Minerva sent me a really cool swap. And I just love the texture she put on it. I just am totally in love with it. And so now I want... Oh, my battery's running low. So I'm going to upload. This is how it's coming along. Alright, I put the flower in there. I think I did that in front of you guys. And I got it on here to see how it would wait out and I added these roses here. They're the white ones. Here I put the rusty ink. I think it's rustic, really rust. And then I put some gold on them from my stick here, as well as a little bit of alcohol spray that I made with markers here, and I just dipped some of that on there. And that's what I did to get those flowers that color, because I didn't really want them white. And I added some rust on here. So that's where I left off. I did do like a few things. And I want to see how it would sit. So that's why it's on here like that. So this is it now. So I'm going to take it off. But I'm planning on putting my piece right here. So I want to get it right. I added a few more things, gold leaves here and here. Another, I don't know if I added this when I was on the video, trim some feathers. So I think I'm pretty much close to done here. I just want to add a couple more pieces. Here's those jewels I got for my pocket letter. So I wanted to add some. Oops, I did it again. I pre-finished my video before I was ready. Look at my hands. Alright, here is the metal piece. What, it looks like metal, doesn't it? This is what I did to it to make it look like metal. So I'm going to tell you what I did to make it look like this. I don't know what you guys think. Can you see? The light's not that great in here, but what I did for this piece is I sandpapered it down, and then I put Mod Podge over it, matte medium Mod Podge after I sand it down, and then I put black paint, a couple of layers of black paint on it. Very messily, just put it on, and then I powdered on some of this Pearlax, what's Super Copper, I think it says. Super Cobber, sorry. It's Super Copper. Anyways, and I brushed that on so you could see, maybe, if I hide my fingers, some of the copperness coming out, I don't know. Anyways, you can see some right here. So I kind of wanted to do that, and I got tons and tons and tons of layer of Mod Podge over top of that to, can you see that color now? Can you see it in there now, right here? To seal that powder in there. So I just put a little bit with a nice brush to powder that in. Fluffy. So it's going to be down here. On here. And I do have to hold it down a little bit more. And then this piece is going to go on here. And then it's a done piece. Just like that. So like I said, I'll take some pictures of it. Hope you guys like it. And like I said before, craft like a duck. And I will talk to you guys later. Please comment below. And yeah, have fun guys with this project.